see the first theorem, theorem 6.1. The statement says that if two lines intersect each other, so here we can say that AB and CD are the two lines and they are intersecting at point O, then vertically opposite angles are equal. So let's see, we should always remember a theorem has three parts. One is data, or we can say given. Second, what we have to prove, and the third, proof. So let's first note down the data. Data, that means the information which is given. So we can say that lines AB and CD intersect at point O, and the pair of vertically opposite angles. So we can say that AOD, BOC and BOD, AOC are pair of vertically opposite angles formed. Pair of vertically opposite angles formed. What we have to prove? We have to prove that this vertically opposite angles are equal. So here the second part is to prove. In this part we will show that this pair of vertically opposite angles AOD and BOC, this is the first pair, and second BOD and AOC are equal. So let's see one of them in the proof. Let us see in this session. Here you can see that angle AOC and AOD, they are forming linear pair. So let's note it down as COD is a line. So we can say that AOD plus AOC is equals to 180. Let me give this equation 1 and I'll write down the reason they are forming linear pair. The same way AOB is also a line. AOB is also a line. So we can say that AOD this way and BOD. AOD and BOD, they are also forming linear pair. This is, I'll give this as an equation number 2. So look at the equation 1 and 2. They both have the same value. Both have the same value 180. So I'll compare the left hand side. So from equation 1 and 2, I'll compare the left hand side, that AOD plus AOC is equals to AOD is equals to BOD plus, you can see that AOD is common from both the sides, which we can cancel. So what we obtain? AOC is equals to BOD. You can see, hence we prove this way. We prove. Similarly, we can prove the first one. Similarly, we can prove the first one. So there is no need to prove further. Remember students, it is an important theorem and it is the first theorem of this chapter. Let's see the first question of this exercise. In this question they have given that AB and CD, they intersect at point O and OE is a ray. They have given the information that AOC and BOE, the sum of these two is 70. Remember, there is no relation between these two angles, AOC and BOE. There is no relation. One more angle is given, that is BOD, that is 40 degree. And the angle which we have to find out is BOE, and the reflex of COE. So we have to find out COE and then the reflex of COE. Okay. Now look at this. The sum of these two angles is given. So now if you observe this very carefully, that AOB is a line. So we can say that AOB is a line. As it is a line, so this triangle AOC plus COE plus BOE, as they form 180 degree because it is a line. So we have the sum of AOC and BOE, which is given into the question, is 70 degree. So we'll write 70 for this, and COE is equals to 180. Let's take this 70 to the right hand side. So angle COE is equals to 180 minus 70. So angle COE is equals to 110 degree. Now this is not the angle which we have to find out. We have to find out the reflex of this. So we discussed in the previous video, the part 1, that reflex angle can be find out by subtracting the value from 360. So we can say that that value is 250. So we obtain this angle. Let's find out BOE. So BOE we have to find out. Now look at here, we have COE, that is 110 degree. This is 40 degree. Forget this right now. So again we can see that COD is form a line. So let's do the same thing now. COD is a line. So this angle COE plus BOE, which we have to find out, plus BOD, which is given, is 180. So out of this two angles we have COE, which is 110. This is we have to find out BOE. BOD is given 40 degree, is 180. Sum of this two is 150. So BOE plus 150 is equals to 180. I'll take this value to the right hand side. So the measure of BOE is 30 degree we will obtain. Thus both the angles can be find out. Remember, this can be the 2-mark question. Let's see one of the most important question of this exercise, that is question number 2. So see that what it is given into the diagram. There are two lines XY and another is MN. They both are intersecting here at point O. POY, which is given 90 degree, and the ratio between A and B is given 2:3. It is the ratio. We have to find out angle C. Now remember students, whenever you have to do this kind of sums, let's go in the reverse order. Let's see what we have to find out C. Is there any relation of this angle with the given angle? So this C does not have any relation with this POY, but this C has a relation with B. If you observe this carefully, that B and C, they are forming a linear pair because MON is a line. So what we have to do students, we have to first need to obtain the value of B. हमें B का value ढूंढना है. If we'll obtain B, so B, from B we'll obtain C. Now let's come to this, how we can obtain B. So we have the relation of A and B, which is given 2:3. But whenever the ratio is given, there must be some relation. So if you observe this carefully, that POY and POX, they are forming linear pair, and POX is the sum of angle A and B. Okay, so first we'll get A and B, then we'll obtain C. So let's just note it down that XOY is a line. So we can write here that POY plus, look at this, POX is 180 degree. The reason we write, they are forming linear pair. This angle is 90 degree. Now see students, POX is nothing but it is the value of A and B. So we'll write A plus B is 180. So we can say that angle A plus B is equals to 180 minus 90. So A plus B is 90. Now the ratio of A and B is given. So we can suppose A as 2x and B as 3x. So we will obtain this value. So 5x is equals to 90. So we will obtain x is equals to 80 because 90 upon 5. So this is the value of x we obtain. As we discussed earlier, we need to find out b because b and c. So b is 3x. Let's obtain b. Now b is 3x. So 3 into 18. It's 54 degree. So we have angle B 54. Sorry, 54. Now as we discussed, B plus C is 180 because they are linear pair. B plus C is 180 because they are forming linear pair. So one angle we have 54. So the second must be obtained by subtracting 54 from 180. 180 minus 54. Therefore, the C which we required is 126 degree. So remember students, it is an important question. It's very important, and this kind of question will come into the examination. Let's see the third question. See, it is given in the question that this is the diagram PQR, where this two angle PQR, that is this one, and PRQ, this one, they are equal. So we have to prove that this angle PQS and PRT is also equal. So let's prove this. These are the prove that sums. Okay. So whatever the data is given, we'll use to prove this one. Now let's see how we can prove this two are equal. Now look at the relation between PQR and PQS. So we can say that PQR plus PQS is equals to 180. I'll give this equation 1 and we know the relation, they are forming linear pair. Similarly, we can say that PRQ plus PRT is also 180 because they are also forming linear pair. This is I'll give as an equation number 2. Look at the right hand side of both the equation. It's 180. So I'll compare first and second equation. So we can write from equation 1 and 2. We can compare the left hand side, that PQR plus PQS is same as PRQ plus PRT. Now let's come to the data what is given. Look at in the data that PQR and PRQ, they are given same. So we can say that PQR is same as PRQ. As this both are same, so we can cut this. So the remaining is PQS and PRT. So this is what we require to prove. So at last we can write that. Hence, it is proved. So we can say hence this we have proved it. Let's see the fourth number question, students. And remember, this is the easiest one. So look at this diagram. They have given that these are the angles, that BOC is X, AOC is Y, AOD is Z, and BOD is W. It is given the data that X plus Y, this two sum of this two, is same as Z plus W or W plus Z. So we have to prove that AOB is a line. Okay. Now remember the previous sums which we have done. When AOB is a line, so we can say that X plus Y is 180. They are forming linear pair. As we can see it from the diagram, but we cannot write it directly from the diagram that AOB is a line. So it is wrong. हम डायग्राम से डायरेक्ट नहीं लिख सकते, हमें प्रूफ करना है. तो हम क्या प्रूफ करेंगे कि x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल्स टू 180, मतलब वो लीनियर पैर है, इसीलिए AOB लाइन बनेगा. So let's see how we can prove this. Now recall this, what is the sum of x plus y plus z plus w? Yes, that is 360 because it is called angle form at a center. So we can say that x plus y plus z plus w is equals to 360. Or we can say that angle form at a center. Angle form at center. So it must be 360. Now look at the data. X plus y is given same z plus w. But x plus y is equals to z plus w. So what we'll do here, हम z plus w की जगह x plus y रखेंगे ये इक्वेशन में. For this z plus y, we should substitute x plus y. Therefore, we can say x plus y, which is already given, it is already there. But for this z plus w, we will substitute x plus y. So x plus y is equals to 360. समझ लो ये क्या किया, कहां से ये x plus y आया. यहाँ पे z plus y की जगह मैंने x plus y लिखा, z plus w की जगह, as it is given into the question. Now we have 2 times x and 2 times y. So 2 times x plus y is 360. I take 2 to the right hand side, so we can say x plus y is equals to 180. So we can say x and y are forming linear pair. As they are forming linear pair, so we can consider that AOB is a line. So hence we proved it. So it's quite easy, sir. This can come in the 2-mark question. This is the most important question of this exercise. Very important, the question number 5. Look at this, what is given. Here it is given POQ is a line and RO is perpendicular to POQ and ROQ is 90 degree. So we have to prove that ROS is equals to half of QOS minus POS. See, as we see this question, it looks very difficult. But remember, it's not so. Let's do the sum. Now look at this question that, can we say that ROQ and ROP, they are forming linear pair? As POQ is a line, so we can say that ROQ plus POR is equals to 180 because they are forming linear pair. As this angle is 90 degree, so POR is 180. So we can say that POR is also 90 degree because this 90 we will take to the right hand side. We'll use and we'll utilize this POR. Now if you look into the diagram, that POR is formed from 2 angles. One is POS and another is ROS. So for this POR, वापस एक बार, POR वो 2 एंगल से बन रहा है. We can, if you remember, we discussed adjacent angles. So POS and SOR. POS, SOR. You can also write ROS, it doesn't matter. See, as it is ROS we require, so let's just note it down as ROS. I give this as an equation number 1, which we utilize this later on. Okay. अब देखो स्टूडेंट्स क्या करना है, हमें यहाँ पे कौन से एंगल्स चाहिए वो देखना है. ROS चाहिए था, वो मिल गया. QOS वो अभी तक नहीं मिला एंड POS मिल गया. अब QOS कहां से मिलेगा? So look at QOS. Let's go for this. From diagram, from the given diagram, we can say that QOS, again it is the sum of these 2 adjacent angles. एक QOR और second is ROS. So let's note it down. It is the sum of ROQ plus ROS. But remember, ROQ is 90 degree. So I'll take this angle to the left hand side. So we will obtain QOS minus ROS is equals to this value, which is equals to 90 degree. I'll give this as an equation number 2. Now look at the second equation and the first equation. They both have the values 90 degree. फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड दे बोथ इक्वेशन हैव द वैल्यू 90 डिग्री. दोनों का वैल्यू 90 है कि दोनों को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में हम कंपेयर करेंगे. सो कंपेयर इक्वेशन 1 and 2 from comparing equation 1 and 2. So let's compare this both. So POS plus ROS, this is the left hand side of equation 1, is this QOS minus ROS. Now we'll come to the proof again. देखो हमें एक ROS चाहिए, बाकी के दो एंगल साथ में चाहिए. So now in this equation we have 2 times ROS. तो इसको लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ले जाएंगे and this value we will take to the right hand side. So we are coming near to the proof. ROS plus ROS. Because as it was negative, it become positive. Is equals to QOS minus POS. Because I have taken this to the right hand side. I have 2 times ROS. So I can write 2 times ROS is QOS minus POS. Let me take this 2 to the right hand side. So it will be ROS is equals to 2 comes in the denominator, half. So what we require, QOS minus POS we will obtain. Hence we can say that it is true. So remember student, it is very important. Wherever you get the query, you can pause the video and you can rewind. See that again and again from where I obtained this. Thank you. Let's see, this is the last question of this exercise. See, the diagram is not given. We have to construct the diagram by our own. So as it is given that XYZ is 64 degree. So 64 degree we should consider as an acute angle. So let us consider this is angle XYZ which measured 64. Now it is given XY is produced. It says we have to extend XY to point D. Matlab we have to extend this and we will obtain a point D somewhere here. Draw a figure as we done this. If ray YQ bisect ZYP, I think it is P or D. It is P. This is I have written wrong. It's point P, so it must be P. It is written that YQ bisect which divide the angle into 2 equal parts. So let me draw here. It's YQ. So this is of equal measure. This angle ZYQ and PYQ. So we have to find out angle XYQ and the reflex of QYP. So let's see, it's not so difficult. As it is mentioned that we have to extend this, so we can say that XYP is a line. As it is a line, so we can say they are forming linear pair. That means XYZ plus ZYP is forming linear pair. So they are 180 degree. So one angle we have, that is 64. So ZYP can be obtained by subtracting this value. So therefore we can say that ZYP is equals to 180 minus 64. So 116 degree. So ये पूरा एंगल मिला हमें. This one, the whole angle is 116. हमें ये नहीं ढूंढना है. Look at this. We have to find out XYQ. मतलब हमें ZYQ ढूंढना पड़ेगा. Now it is mentioned that YQ is a bisector or is bisect angle ZYP. So when it is written it bisect, so we can say that angle ZYQ is half of angle ZYP. So ZYP we obtain, it's 116. So half of 116. So we will obtain angle ZYQ is equals to the half of this is 58. Remember, if this angle, this one I am talking, this ZYQ, this is 58, so this angle is also 58. So we can write the same as PYQ. Now one angle we have to find out, that is ZYP. So ZYP. Okay, no, it's XYQ we have to find out. Let's find out XYQ. So now angle XYQ, look at the diagram, is the sum of these two angles, XYZ and ZYQ. XYZ and ZYQ. So XYZ is given 64 and ZYQ we obtain 58. Do the sum of those two. So we will obtain 120, which is XYQ. One more angle we have to find out, reflex QYP. Reflex QYP. QYP we have. So let's find out the reflex of that angle. Reflex QYP is 360 minus QYP. So QYP is 58. 360 minus 58. So the answer comes 302 degree. So thus the reflex of QYP is 302.